Okay, good morning. Hi, Ten George Realty. Nice to
Morning.
see you Monday morning. As you know, this is the second week of December, believe it or not,
Hmm.
and and actually this is a slow season every year. But hey, this is the best time to plan ahead. And
Right.
each year we have what we call business planning for every agent, and we are going to do that next Wednesday with the business planning, and Michelle and I will conduct the lunch and learn. And I hope you can all come in and join us, and let's brainstorm a little bit on how you can improve your business planning and have a productive 2026. Okay, so this will be next week at Wednesday at from 1 o'clock, right, Michelle?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So and you know that the Fed is going to have a meeting this Wednesday, and that they are expected to reduce the interest rate by 25 percentage point. Whether you think that is not enough or not, but nevertheless, they have a 90% that they're going to reduce it by 25 percentage point. That will help the mortgage rate a little bit, but as Tracy said, it's not for sure because there's a lot of intricate factors involved in that that adjustment of the mortgage rate. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully that will bring the mortgage rate down a little bit, and so that will favor the buyers trying to get their first time home. Okay. So, but hey, although this is a slow season, that doesn't prevent you from getting more listing, more farming, more leads, and actually, this is a best time to do it because everyone else is try too busy shopping for Christmas, and then may have a head start over them. So, as they said, the early birds gets all the worms, right? So when they are kind of slow down, you speed up, and hey, you can expect something good out that come out from it. So, okay, so and today we have Tracy Shaw as our affiliate speaker, affiliate spotlight today, but I will introduce other affiliate first before we come to her. So let's begin with John Wax. Good morning, John.
Thank you, Peter, Michelle. Wonderful to see everybody on Zoom. I know we're getting towards the end, getting closer and closer to Christmas. And you may all be aware, I talk about local events and also current events. What just happened? 7.6 earthquake off the coast of northern Japan.
Oh,
They're on tsunami watch right now.
oh my God.
And there's a lot of activity going on, earthquake activity. More local to us, San Gabriel Valley in the last 24 hours, no greater 1.5 or greater earthquakes. But in the last 7 days, there were 4. In the last 30 days, there were 18. And throughout the year, there are 431 earthquakes of 1.5 or larger. So we have activity going on. And unfortunately, we live in earthquake country, but we love the weather. And so to protect ourselves, how do we protect ourselves? Get earthquake insurance. That's all I can say as far as that goes. The other things, like Peter's saying, don't give up. Continue working throughout the year, and then you'll have a great start to 2026 because you got to keep building the pipeline, working on your CMAs, making sure that you're dealing with the people that are the closest to do a transaction, and then build your ABC team as far as you go, and as far as contacting them. Remember, I am working throughout the holidays. We're $100 million of E&O to protect you. And if you want your red NHCs right on, please contact John. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah starts this week, the end of the week.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Information in the chat.
Yeah, you're right that we are in the earthquake zone. So, but do you know realistically how many people in California has earthquake insurance, John? Do you know?
Probably at 6%, not much.
Not
I
much,
don't
right?
get very many.
But the reason is because they're very expensive and they have a
Yeah.
large deductible, right? Then they have
Well,
like
that's the only way to do it is get a large deductible because it's cheaper. If you try to lower your deductible, you're going to pay a higher premium. I pay like $2,000, 2,000
a
for
year
earthquake insurance.
per year
Yeah,
for your home.
yeah.
Wow, 2,000. That's
That's
pretty
not that
high.
bad. I mean, I do have like a $500,000 deductible, but still,
Wow.
at least I'm not going to have to, pay the
Wow,
whole thing.
$2,000. Oh, one interesting. Okay, thank you, John.
You're
All right,
welcome.
next we have Nicole Manat from Fidelity National. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning, Hi-10. I'm actually driving. That's why you don't see my face live. I wanted to wish you all a beautiful and blessed Christmas, Hanukkah season. Thank you so much for your friendship and thank you for the opportunity to join your meetings. And as Peter and John have said, yes, we're in the holiday mode, but you really need to prepare and gear up for next year. I've been on a couple Zooms lately with Brian Buffini and Tom Ferry, and both have positive news for next year. So now is the time to prepare, as Peter and John have said, especially January 1st, there's going to be a huge amount of expired listings that are going to be hitting the market. So expireds and your empty nesters. If you'd like more ideas to help you with your prospecting, please reach out to me. And lastly, just a reminder, I was at an open house over the weekend. The client came through and wanted to know what the tax rate was for an area or for that particular area. We have that information available on our Fidelity Passport system, and it also allows you to calculate future estimated taxes and supplemental taxes for your buyers. Have a wonderful day. When I get to my destination, I'll drop my information in the chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Look forward to
Nicole.
working with all of you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nicole. And we love your weekly articles on there. Really,
Thank
it's
you.
really
Thank you.
good and very precise and very up to date. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's see. We have. Do we have any other affiliate other than Tracy Shaw? Michelle, do you have any
No,
affiliates in the training room?
no.
Okay, so I think that's all the affiliates. And so we, Tracy,
Yes.
as I said, Tracy Shaw is the affiliate spotlight today. She will talk about lending. And go ahead, Tracy.
All right. Okay.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Hi, everyone from Hi-10 Realty. This is Tracy Shaw from Prestige Capital. We are a mortgage brokerage company. Today, I thank you for having me as spotlight today. I will go over a few things today. First, I want to share with everybody that every year FHFA, they increase the loan limit, and we already have the new loan limit coming out, and we can already apply already. From 2024, okay, there's two loan limit I want to share with everybody. The conventional loan limit for single family increased from 766,550 to 806,500. This is a baseline limit for a conventional loan. For LA County and Orange County, it increased from 1.149 and $825 2024 to 1.2 million $9,750 for 2026. So what does this mean is that the obviously the housing price is increasing every year. And what you can share with your client is that this is the data from FHFA, and it has been increasing every year. So when a lot of people asking, oh, is the house gonna be, the price gonna drop or anything, like you can share this data with them. They are increasing the loan limit. The reason being is that the housing price is increasing. So for a long-term perspective, the housing value, if we look at the time horizon from 10 years from now, it's almost like 90%, I would say 80 to 90%, it will be higher than what it is now. Some areas we do see a little bit change, a little bit adjustment this year. But in the long term, the housing pricing in California specifically, it's always going up. That's the first thing I want to share. The second thing is interest rate. Everybody likes to talk about it, and everybody is having an eye on it. The interest rate has been steady. Lately, it is around 5.75 to 5.875, 0 point for full documentation, 30 years fixed mortgage. And it has been stable for last few weeks. Sometimes it goes up a little bit, sometimes go down a little bit, maybe 0.125 or 0.25. And the Fed meeting is coming up this Wednesday. I personally think that they will drop 25 basis point, but this is like you are betting on the stock market. Nobody can say it for 100%. In the long run, we do believe that if they do not drop this time, they would possibly, most likely, they will do it early next year. So this is a great news because a lot of clients, they are waiting for this. They are always worried. Oh, what if I buy it now? Later on, the rate drop, and then I end up paying more. We also need to educate the client that when the interest rate is not at the lowest, they don't need to put a lot more than the offer price. We do see a lot of negotiation power lately from the transaction we are handling now. When the market is a little bit slow, it benefits the buyer because there are lesser buyer. Everybody else is shopping for Christmas, but some buyers, they are shopping for house. So they have lesser competition, so they have more negotiation power. So that is the interest rate. And I do want to recap what kind of loans we offer. So we offer all kinds of loans, full documentation loans. We offer VA loans. We do have hard money loan. The hard money loan interest rate is very, very attractive. We have 1 month term, 2 months term, and 3 to 6 months term. The 1 month term is only 6.99% interest only. The 2 months is 7.99, and 3 to 6 months is 8.99. And we do offer SBA loan as well. SBA loan is a full documentation loan. We work with SBA and SBA lenders. We just helped one of my clients got a SBA loan. He was qualified for 10% down payment. However, he did end up putting more. But SBA loan is a very, very powerful tool. We do need to check the client's business tax return and personal tax return for 3 years. However, it's not that hard as a lot of people think. Oh, do I need to file a lot of profit? It is not. We mainly look at cash flow and the overall picture because SBA is a small business administration, and it is designed to help small business to expand. And what you real estate realtor can do is that you can utilize this loan to help your client buy warehouse, buy any commercial building which they will use for their own business. And other programs we offer are like stated income loans, and we also do 12 months bank statement, 12 months business bank statement. We have DSCR, which is offered for investor only. We only use can everybody still hear me?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, sorry. So we only use the rental income to qualify for the loan. Next, I want to go over a few things that we need to look out for. It is the end of the year, and I do want to share some obstacles we have encountered throughout the years, so we can prepare ourselves and our buyers even better in the coming 2026. So there's one thing I want to share with all the agents. No matter if you are representing the buyer or the seller, a lot of communities in California right now are a little bit outdated. And Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac has changed their guideline through the last 2 years regarding communities involved with HOA. Since there's a lot of outdated communities, if any communities they have litigation such as lawsuit, we really need to be extra cautious. So if you have a listing or if you're representing a buyer and the seller, if they mention something, oh, maybe there is a small litigation going on because of the outdated community, we really need to plan ahead of time. So there's one case I want to share with you guys is that one of my buyer. So this buyer, their offer got accepted, and I do not know this buyer, but I know her, the agent. So they went into escrow, but later they find out, oh, this community is on the blacklist because Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they do have a list. If that condo has litigation, then they cannot do the loan anymore. So they came to us because they cannot go through, the loan cannot go through. However, the agent said that the litigation has been resolved already. So we do not just go by, okay, the list says that, oh, we cannot do the loan, but we want to help everybody to solve the problem, right? So according to the listing agent, it is already resolved. However, Fannie Mae has not updated the list. So the previous lender, they just rejected that loan. And we went extra further. We went to get all the documents showing that the litigation has been settled. And we worked with the underwriter and we got the loan pulled through. And later on, the Fannie Mae also updated the list. So through this example, what I want to say is that when we encountered any problem, we really need to see what is the real reason and work with, even if it's a loan or if it's any kind of other issues, we always encounter obstacles when we are dealing with a deal. As affiliate, we are here to help resolve the problem. We are trying to solve the problem, not just, okay, this one we cannot do, but why we cannot do. So just want to share this with you. And for other things, we also need to look out is that we do recommend that the buyers always get a pre-approval with the lender because some programs we need to see source of fund. We need to see the money to be seasoned in the bank for 2 months or more. It is always better ask them to talk to a lender. If a buyer is serious, they are willing to have some professional to review their document first. So it will make your job easier later when you submit an offer for 30-day escrow. However, when the buyer sent us the document and we saw that, oh, their money is not seasoned, their money is not ready, because a lot of buyer, they have cash, which I don't know where like why they didn't deposit into the bank, but that might hold down the escrow period. So I only have 15 minutes, so I will only go over one last thing is that, as Peter mentioned earlier, it is a slow season, but it's a time for us to plant seeds for next year. We plan for success. We will, what we do today will affect the result tomorrow. So if you have any listing coming up in January, you can contact me. I'll put my contact information in the chat afterwards, and I can provide you open house brochure with loan information. And if time allowed, we can also do a collaboration. I can be in your open house and we can do pre-approval for walking buyers. And that's conclude my presentation today. And I really appreciate Peter and the team for me to be part of it. I wish everybody happy holiday and Merry Christmas, and thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. It's nice to know that you have a wide range of services, loan services, including the hard money loan. I was wondering, for the hard money loan, why the 3 months loans are more expensive than the 1 month? Well, you told me that for the 3 months it's 8.99, while for 1 month it's like 6.99. So what's the reason? I don't understand that.
Oh,
Usually it's that the longer it is, the cheaper it is, right?
For hard money loan, not really, because hard money loan, the investor actually wants, the investor want to get the money out and they can use it for the next loan. So for the 1 month loan, the thing we need to look out for is that it cannot be extended. If it's 1 month, then it's 1 month. So they have a quick turnout, so they can use their money. They can borrow it to multiple times to different buyers, so they will make more. However, they do charge, like total charge for the points is 2 points for origination fee. And
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
That's
because
nice.
because
Okay,
6.99. Yeah, because
that's
6.99 is really, really low. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they want to so to get like altogether will be charged 2 points. So they can make money from the points, origination fee and the interest, and they want the money to be back and
Yeah.
use it multiple times.
That's right. That's
Mhm.
right. Yeah, it's better to get the SBA loan then, because SBA loan is a much longer term, and also the point is not as high. It usually is 1.5, right, for SBA.
Oh
But you
yeah,
have
yeah,
guarantee,
yeah.
and
Yes.
you
So
have the
yeah.
guarantee fee, so which can be substantial also.
Yeah, it's different. The SBA is a full documentation loan,
Yeah.
and it's with the SBA Small Business Administration. Yeah, but the hard money is just private investor, and they do not check. They basically don't check a lot of things, but they do
Okay.
check credit report. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I think, is there any more affiliates that came in late? They want to speak? Michelle, do you have anybody in the training room?
No.
Anybody want to speak in the training
Michelle,
room? No?
Yeah.
I do have a question for Tracy.
There's a question for Tracy.
You do
Yes.
the churches.
Do you do loans to fund church purchases?
Church purchases. That is a little bit tricky. The church purchase, they do it for, so you doing like SBA loan or a commercial, like a regular commercial loan, or what kind of,
Yeah, whatever would work for a nonprofit.
whatever will, I need to double check with you on that. Yeah. And
Okay.
we do need to review 3 years business tax return from the church as well, and the guarantors. And we can see what we can do. Yeah. To be honest, like we haven't done any loans for church yet. Most of our clients are buying like industrial properties. But if you could help at least get some information, like how long they have been occupied. I'm assuming they want to purchase the church they have been leasing for years. Is
No,
that the case?
these are just, we have two agents that work on churches, selling and listing. So they need to have something in their package that they can show potential buyers how they could get the loan for the church.
Oh, so it's for the listing side. Well, it depending on who is buying it. So if somebody is buying it, it's the best. Well, the more likely if they have been running church before and if they have experience, that will be more likely. If the buyer do not have any experience, it will be harder. Since we do not know who are the buyer, it is kind of hard for us to put something in the package because we don't know who's buying it, because the loan is based on the buyer's qualification.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That they would have to have 3 years of.
3 years of tax returns. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Experience running
It's
a
the
church.
best to have experience for any kind of business. It is best to show that the buyer have experience of doing that, of the doing. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay. All right, Tracy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and as I said, we are running into a slow season for the office and for the agents, and so we would not have a lunch and learn this Wednesday, but we do have a lunch and learn the next Wednesday just for the purpose of a business planning for the agent, which we do every year. We try to help the agents formulate a good business plan so that they can have a productive next year. And so actually, the planning itself is interesting, and also it can be very productive. And if you brainstorm with other agents and get some idea from others, and also get some idea from Michelle and I. I'm sure that you will have a better business plan for next year. So I encourage you to come on next Wednesday, which is the 17th, from 1 to 2, lunch and learn. Light lunch will be provided so that we can brainstorm the business plan as we desire. Okay, and also the training on Friday by Michelle. And I think Michelle will continue with the leasing, right, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm going to go over the disclosures, and in addition to that, I'm going to set up and record probably sometime tomorrow. I'm going to record the full RPA. It might be in 2 parts, but I know there's some agents that need that, so I'll record the full RPA training, and then you can have the link and refer back to it. So we'll try to, if you bring your concerns to me, even if it's not in the training calendar, I will record it and then send it out. Okay?
Okay, great.
Yes.
All right.
It's on the apartments, rentals.
Yeah, I did residential leasing last week.
So you're gonna do it now, business leasing.
No, I'm going to do the disclosures.
disclosure.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna record the RPA this week and send it out. But anything you guys need, let us know, because even if it's not in the training calendar, I can record it and you'll see it just like a training and send it out to you, okay?
Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, and our company Christmas party is going to be on December 19th. That's on Friday, from 12 p.m. to whatever time that you feel like.
At 1.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
1
1.
o'clock. 1
Mhm.
o'clock. Sorry, my mistake. It's from 1 o'clock to whatever time, it will be a leisurely afternoon, and everybody will relax and come to the party and chit chat and mingle with other agents, and there will be a lot of food, a lot of drinks, and a lot of fun. Okay. And we will have the gift exchange between the agents. So if you want to participate in the gift exchange, bring a gift that is at least $20 in value, and then you have the ticket to participate in the gift exchange program. And then you have some surprise gift from the company for the agents that has been working hard and has show a lot of potentials and that has, I mean, anyway, we have some particular surprise gift for them. Okay. And then probably James Chow will open up his karaoke system for you at the end of the party, after you eat and drink and mingle together. Okay, so that should be a lot of fun. Please come, but please RSVP to either Michelle, me, or Anna, so that we can have a head count for people who are coming, so that we can arrange the food for the party. And all the affiliates invited, John. So make sure you come, okay? We can count on you, right?
I have you in my schedule, and I'll bring dessert as always.
Okay, great. Yeah, if you can
dessert
bring
you
some,
like that goes very fast.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can bring me some dessert, yeah, that would be nice. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
And then all right, there will be no meetings on the December 22nd, because we are preparing for the Merry Christmas, which is on the 25th, which is Thursday. So, and the company will be closed on the 24th. Well, let's see, 24th we have early dismissal, right?
Yes.
And then you have a Christmas day off, and
We'll be back. I think that Friday is the 26th, right? Yeah.
Friday is 26th. Yeah, we'll be back on the 26th. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there will be no meeting for that Friday, so it'll be just a leisurely day. Okay. And any more announcements, Michelle?
I have a question, Peter.
Yeah, Rebecca.
With the gift exchange, do we wrap the present?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Wrap it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then because you don't want to show anybody.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
But anything that is $20 or more, it will be okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That would be fun, I think. This is just we used to go to the restaurant and eat and then drink, and then after that, that's it. But by popular demand, they think that is much cozier and more fun to have it in the office. So this is by popular demand that we change the tone a little bit.
And it's better because you save money.
Well, no,
Well,
the money is about the same.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
we don't
okay.
save money. We
Oh,
don't save
okay.
money at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't
You're
save
not
money
rushed out after you eat. You can stay
That's
for a
true.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so any more announcement, Michelle?
No, I just wanted to say that we've had some agents that have been in some very tough deals, hard to close, but we've watched them work through everything and close it. And I think, last week I really, it sinks in that we're problem solvers. We figure out a way to do it. I watched two agents that were struggling at the beginning, but came out and closed it and everything worked out. So, they stuck with it. You always have to keep your foot on the gas during escrow and manage the problems or issues that come up to the best of your ability. And if you need help, Peter and I are always here to help you and get you to the closing table. So
Yeah.
good job for those agents that really keep going.
Yes, that's it. That's a very, very important. Don't be a secret agent. If you have problem, you speak up, and then we can help you. We have a lot of resources and knowledge that we can help you out with. Okay, so please don't be shy. Okay, and anything else? Okay, Michelle, can you tell us what the listing and the sales for this week?
Okay, so new escrow, 9815 Las Tunas Drive in Temple City. Christine Fenn was the leasing agent representing both the owner and the tenant. That was residential. 1340 West 37th Street in Los Angeles. That is income units. Went into escrow at 3.650. Shumay and Harrison Cam. For the new listings, 2437 West Valley Boulevard in Alhambra, that's $1,500 a month. It is a commercial lease, and that is Cecilia Juan is the listing agent. 4863 South Bontefil in Ontario. It's $898. It's a residential property. Lucy Clark is the listing agent. 516 West Bincap, listed by Tricia Nguyen. That is 2 residential units. They're PUDs. One is listed at 1.238 and one at 1.228. And then Juan just got a new listing, I believe, over the weekend that he texted me. It's 157 through 59 East 104th Street in Los Angeles. It is 2 units, listed at $799,000. And
2 units for only 70.
$799.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, and it's in 90003. If anybody's familiar with the Los Angeles area. And for closed escrows, we have a couple of leases that closed. 415 Tennessee number Q in Redlands. That was Lucy Clark. She was the listing agent, and Christine Fenn did close 9815 Las Tunas Drive in Temple City. So congratulations to everybody who was had some activity last week.
Yeah, very good.
Very
Thank
good.
you. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. Anybody want to share the listings or a reduction in price or anything that regarding the leads?
Hello,
Anybody? Yes, KP.
Kenny.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, I just got the new listing yesterday, in Los Angeles, 3 unit, and they had 2 building, the fun building, they had 2 unit at the fun building, and each building, each unit they had 2 bed and 2 bath, and the bath building, just only 1 unit, so 3 unit, and they asking only 799,000.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What's the
Okay.
address?
I think 709, 48 Street.
48th Street. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And we put on the market today.
Oh, today. Okay. Do you have
Yeah,
any
yeah.
marketing material?
I was there yesterday and I put the sign, and touch the video, touch the photo, everything ready for yes. That's
Yeah,
right.
if you have some marketing material, we can reblast it for you to all the agents
No,
do
I can did it
market?
by myself, you know. No worry. Okay.
Nowhere? Okay, all right,
Yes.
no problem.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay, anybody else?
Oh, here it is, right here.
You get somebody in the training room speaking? No?
No questions, yeah.
No question. Okay. Anything else? Okay, if not, I'll go ahead and share my topic today. Let me see. Okay. All right, I'm gonna talk about the what's happening in DLE. As you know, you're a member of DLE. Every one of us are, and it's mandatory. The requirement you have to you have to be member of the Department of Real Estate in order to practice real estate in California. So it is vitally important that you pay attention to what is happening in DLE, and and once in a while you should check with the department and see what's going on. And that is why usually from 3 to 4 months I will update you with the DLE, what's happening in DLE, so that you can be informed. If something is interesting. So today I'm going to tell you what's going on then of the DLE. Well, the DLE has always kind of worry about how prepared the real estate agents are. As you know, in order to practice real estate, you have to acquire a lot of knowledge, a lot of real estate is one of the very pervasive occupation. You are supposed to know a lot of things, from law, from accounting, from business practice, and in addition to the real estate values and marketings. By passing the test of the real estate licensing test, it doesn't mean that you are well prepared for the practice of real estate. That is why a lot of agents, once they get they pass the test and come out to be one of the agents in the company, in the brokerage. They are not prepared. They feel overwhelmed with all this knowledge that they have to know, and they really need a lot of help. And that is why the Department of Real Estate now, they try to roll out a mentorship and internship program in collaboration with the Sacramento Association of Realtors and the Los Rios Community College. And this program is very unique because it will bring in the practical knowledge of what the real estate practice is all about. In other words, it's kind of a hands-on program where you get hands-on and one-to-one knowledge from your mentor, and also they have a real case scenario that where you can really work on. And this is in a college level too, and it's very academic as well. Consisting of 180 hours of internship program and 18 hours of mandatory scheduled classroom meetings with your mentors during the semester. So once you complete this class, it will be equivalent to 3-unit college credit, which you can use as a real estate practice requirement for the continuing education, or for the exam preparation of examination for the real estate license. So this is very unique, and this is the first time they have such a program. and it's open to all the agents in California. And what you have to do is that you just contact the real estate department at the Consumers River College, and you can reach out to the department head if you want to, because they are pretty amicable, and you can reach them pretty readily. And make sure that you have enrolled or have passed the real estate principle class. Now, this is a prerequisite because you have to know about the real estate principle before you can actually practice real estate, right? And so you should at least enroll in it concurrently, or you have taken the real estate principles. And at the class that you're going to take as a mentor and mentorship and internship program is the real estate internship program, RE 296. That is the name of the class. So you said that you just call them up and say that you want to enroll in this class, and then they will give you an application, and then you fill out the application and apply for the class. Now the deadline for this for the application is by 5 p.m. on January 2nd, 2026. So if you decide to enroll in this program, you have to act fast because you don't have you really don't have too much time to before it's expired for the applications. So once you submit the application, then you'll be contacted by a potential mentor, and then you get an interview with them, and then you can enroll in the class. So make sure that that you do it ahead of the. It's different from like you enroll in a college class, because once you in a college setting, you enroll in a class and you automatically save the seat, right? But in this one, you apply, and then you have to wait, see if they can match you with the mentor, and then they can work with you, and you just cannot just add the class up front. You have to interact with your mentor, and then see if you have a good fit. So all you have to do is call the Sacramento Association Realtor about the program, and then saying that you want to enroll in the program, and then you can get into it. Okay. If you have any question about that program, you call me and let me know. I'll explain more about that for you. The DLE has a cite and find program, and it has always been like that. But they are now beefing it up, and then they are very serious about it. They are trying to enforce it more strictly because of the new commissioner. She is very committed to protect the consumer, and so she's very strict about the cite and fine program. What it is that if the cite and citation and fine program is not for punishment. Actually, it's just for protecting the consumer and make sure that your practice of real estate is in the way that the DLE want you to practice. So you will never get involved with the prison terms, but if you violate the codes and regulations of the DLE, then you get a citation, and the citation can be expensive. So the areas that you can get citation in is the failure to adequately supervise affiliates licensees. That is for the mainly targeting the brokerage. such as High-Ten, George Realty, and other, the EXP and Zillows and those brokerages. And the second one is the failure to notify the DLE for address change. Now, if you change the address, you're supposed to notify the DLE within 10 days. So if you don't do that, then they will fine you. And also you have a fine. You can be fined for improper or missing license disclosure in the first contact point of contact materials. Example for your when you're on advertising or when you are putting the marketing material, you have to disclose your license number, properly disclose it so that it can be visible. If you don't do that, it's a violation of the regulations. You can be fined, and also you can be fined for not reporting newly affiliated salesperson or affiliates brokers. So that applies to the agent too. So if you are associated with a particular brokerage firm, you are supposed to notify the DLE, and also the brokerage also has to notify that some additional agent has been affiliated with the brokerage. So that applies both to the brokerage and the agent. And also you can be fined for failing to properly register a fictitious business name. So anytime you want to use a fictitious name or DBA name, you have to get approval from the DLE, and then you have to properly register it before you can use it. And if you don't, you can be fined big time. Okay, so don't say that. Don't advertise your fictitious name without getting approval from the DLE and without registering with the DLE. And also you can be fined for delinquent filing of the business activity reports, such as for the mortgage brokers, for the mortgage activities. You have to do that. And also the trust fund handling or record keeping, you are supposed to if you have a trust account, you're supposed to handle it properly with proper records. And if you have any deficiency, then it's a violation of the DLE regulations. Now, when you receive a citation, from the DLE, the first thing that you have to do is find out why you violated it. And if you are not sure why you violated it, you can call them up and find out what the violation says. Nevertheless, if they insist on if they didn't make a mistake, if you have that, if they didn't make a mistake, then you have to pay the fine first. Even you want to appeal later. Okay, so the important thing is that you have to pay the fine first. The amount of the fine is determined on whether how serious of the violation, and whether there is a history of similar violations, or whether the consumer harms actually occur, and also the extent of such harm, and also whether the issue was corrected. In other words, if they issue you the violation and you know about it, and how fast you try to rectify the problem. And if you rectify very fast, then the fine will be not as high. And then also your cooperation during the audit or the investigations. So sometimes the fines can be very expensive. It can be up to 2,500 per case, per violations. Okay, and it's not like so in one setting it can be many violations, and then it can add up very fast, and also, in addition to paying the fines, you may be required to take specific corrective actions to ensure the compliance moving forwards. And And one of the things that get a very substantial penalties for unlicensed activities. You know, they nowadays the DLE look very seriously on the unlicensed activity because there's a lot of fraud out there using the you know DLE as a springboard for defrauding people, and the DLE doesn't want to do that. So they are watching the unlicensed activity very seriously, and then it can be very substantial because it can be up to 2,500 for each act or transaction. In other words, so if for example you can be fined for unlicensed activities on the advertising the property for sale, or host the open house, or negotiate lease terms, or collect rent, or accept referral fees. All these can lump together and become very expensive, you know, because it's about up to 2,500 per violation, and it can easily lead to about 25,000 in fines if the activity is extensive. Okay, and sometimes if it's very extensive, then it can be $50,000. So you have to watch it very carefully. Now, you know, if you receive the citation, you have the right to appeal. But before you can appeal, you have to pay the fine first, because if you don't, they will fine you more. You know, the second time, if you have the delinquent fines, they will fine you some more. So the time is they're very critical. So you better pay the fine first before you can appeal. And also after that, you request a citation review conference with the DLE, and the citation review conference is an informal opportunity to present your case and documentation to a DLE representative, and if it's successful, then they will reverse it. But if it's not, then you have to go appear in front of a administrative judge to do the further the appeal. Okay. Now, what happens if you ignore the citation? God forbid, you know, you ignore the citation. It can you know, it can snowball into something more serious, and you can eventually lose your license. So make sure that you don't ignore a citation. You just, you know, approach it methodically, and, you know, if you think that you deserve an appeal, you do the appeal process. But nonetheless, you have to pay the fine first, then do the appeal. Okay. And lastly, I just want to remind you that the DLE is also looking very seriously on the business activity report. If you are doing mortgage, you know, arranging mortgage or doing the mortgage lendings, and you are supposed to do a periodic business activity report. And if you don't do it, it is a violation, and it is very expensive violations. But you know, our brokerage don't transact any mortgage lending activity, so we don't have to worry about it. And I hope you're you know, you are not doing that much mortgage and activities, unless you're a licensed mortgage broker. Okay. All right. So that's all that I have to share. And is there any questions regarding the DLE update? I just try to, you know, keep you guys informed of what's happening in the DLE so that you don't get in trouble.
I want to compliment you, Peter, for putting this report together, because it's easy to overlook these requirements when you're trying to put things together. But boy, oh boy, our responsibilities are enormous. Thank you for putting the report together.
Okay, thank you, David. Yeah, it's important to be informed about the DLE because after all, you know, they have your license is at stake. You know, they have the authority over your license.
Yeah.
You don't want to, you know, get in trouble with them. You know, once you get in trouble with them, you know, it's hard to shake it off. You know, it takes you a lot of trouble and a lot of money.
58
Okay.
sent a long message.
All right. Anybody have any questions? Well, if no questions, I'll see you next week. You have a nice week ahead. And I hope you can come to the business planning next week, next Wednesday. Okay?
Sounds good. Have a great week.
All
Reach
right.
out.
everybody.
Have a great
Okay.
week.
Everybody.
Bye.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye.